While sitting on a chair in front of your interviewer, many thoughts might be running inside your head. What is the interviewer writing in his diary? Will he hire me or not? Why is she not asking me any questions related to my work? Is she impressed by me or no? Will I even get this job? Do we have these questions going in our head? We are there in the interview, but then all these questions are running in the back of our head. But do you know that you're not the only one who might be thinking of thousands of things during the interview? Even the interviewer might be thinking many things. Yes, you don't believe that? Let me help you with those things in this video. Will you fit in the culture of the company? That's what the interviewer is thinking. Now, it's very important for you to know what the interviewer is thinking so that you can answer accordingly. Will you fit in the culture of the company? The interviewer will try to imagine you in the role, working with the prevailing team, and then try to understand how well you will fit in the company. The interviewer will try to understand whether you are a good match for the company or not. Because like other relationships in life, even a company has to have a healthy relationships. Yeah, the company needs to have a healthy relationship with its employees. I mean, when we hire for our company, we look at the culture fit. We have had some great candidates, skillful candidates, but then when we see one red flag which can affect the culture of our company. It's a very small company. We have a team of 15 people working closely, and we are quite particular with respect to whom we bring on board. Skill is one part, but the right fit is really important. So a company has to have a healthy relationship with its employees. For instance, if you're applying for a startup where most of the teammates are millennials these days, then the culture and requirements of the company will be completely different from an MNC or a Big Four company. So be very clear that if you're applying to an MNC or a Big Four company, then you must be aware that how the structure works, how the work culture is. Do read about it so that the answers that you give are much more relevant. Similarly, you are expected to work randomly on many things, handle many things in case of a startup. So be very comfortable with it. Don't be like, oh God, I'm expecting a 9-to-5 role. Sorry. So when you know that what expectations the interviewer might have from you, you'll accordingly frame your answers. Make sense? The second question that will be there in the minds of the recruiter will be, do you have the desired soft skills? While conducting the interview, the interviewer might be focusing on your tone, your pitch, your body language, because along with your words, these factors also form an important part of effective communication. So neither you should be over enthusiastic during an interview like, yes, I love working. I can't wait to join your company, sir. I'm so happy to meet you all. I'm such a workaholic. I work 24/7. Calm down. Nor you should appear to be cold and uninterested. That yeah, I'll apply, sir. I'll work. Yeah. No. There should be excitement, but not over enthusiasm that kind of turns off the other person. So make sure you strike the right balance and know that it is more than words that the interviewer is looking for. Remember this. Soft skills play an important role in your hiring. The third thing, do you match your CV? Do you match your CV? The second word, focus again. Do you match your CV? See, apart from your communication skills, the interviewer will also want to check whether you are what you have mentioned in your CV. I repeat, what you have mentioned in your CV. For instance, you have mentioned that you have 4 years of experience in the marketing field. The interviewer will ask you marketing related questions, your work in the previous organization, or any particular result that you produced or for your clients. For example, when we hire a video editor, we will look at the past work. The person can claim that I have been an editor from last 8 years or 10 years, barely matters to us. We would love to see the work, the results that the person has delivered for the previous clients, and that will help us make our decision. So you must talk about the results, the client that you have worked for. Or if you have mentioned that your hobby is reading books, then the interviewer might ask you about any recent books that you have read, and also what have you learned from that book. Just because, oh, everyone was recommending, so you also read the book? No. What did you learn from the book and how it changed your perspective? Remember that your interviewer has no direct way of knowing if your CV is true unless you have the evidence to back it up in that interview. So it's really important that whatever you mention in your CV, your skills, your hobbies, your educational qualifications, your experience, whatever it be, you should know it. You should know inside out, you should be able to justify it, not just for the heck of writing it. The fourth thing that the interviewer is looking for is, do you have the relevant skills? Just see, you can understand, this video is so important for you to understand that what recruiter is thinking. If you're understanding that what recruiter is expecting from you, you will customize, you will create your answers accordingly. So the fourth thing that the recruiter is looking for is, do you have those skills or not? Different rounds of the interview have different objectives, which is why the mindset of the interviewer is also different. For instance, in the technical round, the objective is to know about your hard skills. The objective of the HR round is to know how good your soft skills and how good you are as a culture fit. On the other hand, the interview with the manager or the MD will have a completely different objective. Therefore, when you sit for an interview, you should keep in mind the objective of the interview. You will be able to better understand the kind of questions that might come up in the interviewer's head. Because you know that, okay, this round is with the MD. He looks at the stability. He looks at what kind of vision do I have for this organization. It is not just about the daily tasks that I can accomplish. It is more about how I look, how I can contribute to this organization getting bigger and bigger and bigger. The fifth question that they will have in their mind is whether you fit in the role or not. Your interviewer will be looking to see how well you really understand the nature of the role and what you can expect to face. Just by looking at the designation or the title of the designation or the role, you cannot make it out that what you're expected to work on or how will your life be once you join the company. The name might be really fancy. You might work with a unicorn, but then what it takes to be there and work with the wolves from the industry will be a challenge if you don't know what is expected from you. So know about the company's culture, know about the nature of the role, know about what can be expected from you. So go through the job description thoroughly. Go through the internet, read reviews, maybe on glassdoor.com and other websites to understand what is expected from you. Therefore, utilize the interview as an opportunity to show firsthand that you have the relevant skills. For example, if the job involves talking to senior customers so make sure you come across as confident but agreeable. Or perhaps the role will require you to attend and help with customer inquiries. In which case, show the interviewer your attention to detail by referring back to the things they say during the interview. To sum it up, you should understand that every interview is slightly different. So take the time to put yourself in the interviewer's shoes and consider exactly what they're looking for, which might be the key for your interview success. I have seen a lot of people going with the same approach in every interview. No. Depending upon the company, depending upon the job role, your answers would change. Your answers should be customized as per the job description. Everything that you prepare should be as per the company, as per the role. Else, You might go, you might give your prepared answers, but then if you're not selected, then you might question yourself, you might doubt yourself, you might lose trust in the process, not realizing that you failed to create that differentiator for yourself. Do prepare, do practice your answers, keeping these pointers into consideration. Let me know which other questions, interview questions, do you want me to answer in my upcoming videos. I will help you out for sure. Till then, yeah, stay awesome, stay productive. Remember that. All the best.